Good morning. I'm Steve Meeker, Vice President for University Advancement, and it gives me a great deal of pleasure to welcome you to the 187th commencement ceremony at Black Hills State University. Now, I have to remind everybody, we're not at a funeral, this is a celebration, so let's get after it, all right? This is normally where I tell you to please rise. Look at this crowd, already on their feet, thank you. For the presentation of colors by the BHSU ROTC Color Guard. Today's ceremony is led by Miss Isabella Rose, Student Senate President and graduating senior. Joining her are participants in today's commencement ceremony and platform party guests, including President Steve Elliott and Regent Jeff Partridge. Also represented are members of the Black Hills State University Administration, the Council of Deans, and Faculty Senate. Members of the esteemed faculty of Black Hills State University representing the College of Business and Natural Sciences, the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences, and the College of Liberal Arts, led by Dr. Erla Marcus, Director for the Center of American Indian Studies. And now it is my pleasure to present the graduates from the class of 2024. Candidates for the master's degree led by Dr. Ryan Amos, Assistant Professor and Graduate Coordinator for the Master's in Secondary Education. Also led by Miss Jeanette Heddick Waltz, Director of Student Success Center. University Honors Program graduates led by Dr. Katrina Jensen, Associate Professor of Chemistry and Director of University Honors. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Business and Natural Sciences led by Dr. Charlie Lamb, Professor of Biology and Chief Research Officer. Also led by Dr. Jane Klug, Dean of Students, and Dr. Ron DeBeaumont, Professor of Economics. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences, led by Dr. Ashley Pfeiffer, Assistant Professor of Exercise Science. Also led by Dr. Trenton Ellis, Associate Professor of Human Services and Criminology. Candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Liberal Arts, led by Mr. Michael Baum, Associate Professor of Art, also led by Dr. Dela Seward, Professor of Mathematics and Chair of the School of Mathematics and Social Sciences. Candidates for the associate's degree, led by Mr. Casey Hibbert, Instructor of Theater. Singing our national anthem is Dr. Jonathan Nero, Professor of Music. We remind all in attendance that proper respect is to face the flag and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Men should remove their hat or cap. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the president of Black Hills State University, Mr. Steve Elliott.
Good morning and welcome. It is my honor to introduce the members of the platform party. Please stand for a moment as I call your name, and please hold your applause. Regent Jeff Partridge, ceremonial representative for the South Dakota Board of Regents. Mr. Jim Nyman, honorary doctorate recipient. Dr. John Kilpanen, provost and vice president for academic affairs. Dr. Nancy Roberts, professor of music and this year's Distinguished Faculty Award recipient. Dr. Cynthia Anderson, Dean of the College of Business and Natural Sciences. Ms. Kathy Johnson, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Major John Lundeen, Assistant Professor of Military Science. Ms. Isabella Rowe, Student Senate President and member of this year's graduating class. Ms. April Meeker, Registrar. Mr. Steve Meeker, Vice President for University Advancement. And Dr. Abigail Domagal, Faculty Senate Vice President. Please give them a round of applause. I would now also like to give a warm welcome back to the members of the class of 1974 who are participating in today's ceremony. Please stand as you're able when I call your name. David Boos from Gillette, Wyoming. Steve Elwanger from Gillette, Wyoming. Mitchell Ann Heaton Fillmore from Whitewood. Dorothy Gillespie from Sturgis. Doug Janis from Guernsey, Wyoming. Marion Leibel Janis from Guernsey, Wyoming. Joy J. Moore from Hewlett, Wyoming. Paula Holste Richter from Buffalo. And Darlene Davis Telkamp from Aurora, Colorado. Graduates, now it's time to recognize a group of individuals who have been your partners along this journey. They have provided mentorship and encouragement as you attended classes and completed your coursework. Would you please join me by showing your appreciation to the faculty for their efforts? Congratulations, graduates. Your day has arrived. Today, you become a college graduate. Your degree will open doors to opportunities that you may not even be able to imagine today. I am so excited for you and your future. Now, as hard as you have worked on earning your degree, you didn't get here alone. Your family and friends have been a great source of support to you throughout your college years. They are very proud of you, and many of them are here today to celebrate with you. I know as you walk across this stage, they will be bursting with joy. So, graduates, I am going to ask you to stand and please look around to find your family and loved ones. Will you please join me in thanking them for their love and support of you? There you go. Now that was great. Okay. Now there are two words commonly used on days like today. One is graduation and the other is commencement. Graduation signifies the end, the finish line. It celebrates the fact that you've successfully completed this phase of your education, and it brings closure to this chapter of your life. Now, commencement, on the other hand, signifies the starting gate or the beginning of a new life. It's a transition from the past into the future. The best part of life is ahead of you. Both terms are most appropriate today, and both are very meaningful. However, I choose to leave you with my congratulations on your commencement, on your new beginning. Your future is bright. You have ability, passion, and a commitment to make a difference. As Yellow Jackets, I know that wherever you go, you will carry your alma mater with you, and you will represent us well. Congratulations, graduate, on commencement and on all of the bright and beautiful possibilities waiting for you. As part of today's ceremony, we are pleased to recognize Mr. Jim Nyman with the awarding of an honorary doctorate of public service. The honorary doctorate is the highest honor bestowed by the South Dakota Board of Regents and the universities. Recipients have distinguished themselves through outstanding service and exemplary achievements within their fields of endeavor. Dr. Kilpanen, please join me for the presentation of the award.
Jim D. Nyman is the third generation of his family to work in the forest products industry. His grandfather, A.C. Nyman, started a sawmill in the Black Hills in 1936, and his dad, James S. Nyman, is still actively involved in the family's ranch and timber businesses. Jim is currently the president CEO of Nyman Enterprises in Hewlett, Wyoming, and a member of the Black Hills Forest Resource Association, Intermountain Forest Association, Federal Forest Resource Coalition, and the 10th District Economic Advisory Council for the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City. In 2021, the Black Hills State University Foundation received a gift of $345,000 from Nyman Enterprises, Nyman Timber Company, to establish a Bachelor of Science degree in biology with a specialization in forest and grassland ecology. The gift is funding a faculty position each year and also $15,000 annually for student scholarships for 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Mr. Jim Nyman and help me welcome him to the podium to say a few words.
Mr. President, it's just an honor to be on the stage with you and have an opportunity under SB 55 to travel all over the state and all the universities and deal with the Board of Regents and the special committee there that really give me a good insight into education in South Dakota, but of utmost importance to find out how important this university is to this state and to this area in this part of the state in the Black Hills. So I'm with a few words that when I looked up to the good Lord to ask for what kind of words I should use this morning, he said, just be humble. And he said, that is the best thing you can do to advise the students as they move ahead. So it's special to have my family here, my wife and a bunch of friends and my 2 kids. I would have drug all 5 grandkids in here just to give them the experience, but it would have been chaos, I could tell you. So the forest degree the president talked about, that's been so fun to watch and get that started here and see how it fits into our area, the forestry and range. But students, I've had a chance to serve at a couple other universities as a trustee, and all of us up here are here for one purpose. It's not for ourselves, it's for you students to help take our wisdom and our education and help you launch your career and help guide you. And I would just give you a piece of advice that I was not very good at first. This one professor told me, he said, you're not going to remember everything you learn at this university. But he said what a university is all about is how and who to get the information from. And it gives you a process of how to think and how to think different. And I just encourage you to think big. So I'd encourage you to stay in contact with the university, those professors that help get you through. I did that after it took me about 10 years to realize the importance of those professors and how they helped set the path for you. I could tell you some really good stories and some crazy stories about some of my trips to Mexico on some of the range trips, my degree being in range management. But I'd encourage you, and I would be of access to anybody in the business world or range or forestry to help anyone out or provide some of our staff. Again, Mr. President, I'm humbled to be on the stage with you and the rest and all the professors, and I feel very humbled and very honored to be here with you and to see my former Hewlett classmate Joy Belche down here. We both graduated together. God bless. Thank you.
Today we are honoring a distinguished faculty member selected by her peers and recognized by the South Dakota Board of Regents for her excellence in teaching, research, and service. The honoree this year is Dr. Nancy Roberts. Will you please join me on the lower stage?
Dr. Nancy Roberts joined the BHSU music faculty in 2007. She is a professor of voice, opera, and music education. She received a bachelor's in voice and music education from William Jewell College, a master's in voice from Indiana University, and a doctorate in voice from the University of Kansas, where she regularly featured with the KU Opera Theater. She has been a featured soloist with the Black Hills Symphony Orchestra, the BHSU Concert Choir, the Dakota Choral Union, the Northern Hills Chorale, the Rapid City Municipal Band, and the Chamber Music Festival of the Black Hills. She has also directed several theatrical productions at BHSU and area performing arts centers. Outside of class, Robert spends time in local high schools assisting recent BHSU graduates in the teaching field. She teaches private voice lessons and volunteers at local elementary and preschools with music education students. Most recently, 4 of Robert's students placed in the North Dakota chapter of the National Association of Teachers Singing Competition. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Roberts.
I am pleased to introduce the Black Hills State University Commencement Wind Ensemble under the direction of David Berberick, Associate Professor of Music and Director of Bands. thank you for that wonderful performance. Black Hills State University has a long history of supporting our military. Before continuing with our program, we would like to recognize all veterans, service members, and their spouses for their service to our nation. Please stand and be recognized. And now it is my absolute pleasure to ask Major John Lundeen to come forward for the conferring of commissions.
Just to fill you in on what that means, I'm Major Lundeen with the ROTC program of the university. A couple of years ago, a couple of young men entered into a contract. Upon signing that contract, they took on extra physical and mental challenges in addition to their full-time burden as students. The result of which is that they are now eligible to enter into the United States Army as commissioned officers. So you'll witness that oath of office right here on stage. What I would ask of you is that you would join me in thanking them once I dismiss them. I will call them up as cadets and dismiss them as lieutenants, and once they're dismissed, in the form of uproarious applause or whatever you'd like to do, I'd ask you to join me in thanking them. Mr. Michael Scott is entering into the active duty Army as an infantry officer, and Mr. Wesley Dan is entering into the South Dakota National Guard as a field artillery officer. Two very different paths for two very different young men. However, them donning the same uniform means that they could be serving alongside each other halfway around the world in a few years' time. Gentlemen, just so you're aware, you're not being thanked necessarily for what you have done, but for what you are committing to. Because if the last 20 years is any indication of the next 20, this nation will ask much of you. And you coming up here and taking this oath, raising your right hand, is you answering in the affirmative that you will answer that call. And so that is what you're being thanked for. So without further ado, cadets, report.
Miss Isabella Rowe is from Petoskey, Michigan, and is graduating with a bachelor's degree in K-12 physical education. She is our current student body president and has been involved in clubs such as Student Senate, Campus Activities Board, Future Teachers Association, and Activities Grant Committee. Isabella has lobbied at the state capitol all 4 years of college and was an active member of the Presidential Search Committee. It is my pleasure to ask Miss Isabella Rowe to come forward and deliver the charge to the graduates.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I kind of lost my voice, but I'm going to do my best, okay? I've had a magnet on my whiteboard calendar all 4 years of college. It reads, "Tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet." I carefully absorbed these words and realized that the writer purposely chose the word mistakes instead of regrets. I offer you this saying to reconsider your outlook on life. We often get caught up in the frustration in our lives, our disappointments, and our heartbreaks. We may begin to close in on ourselves and settle into a comfort zone we never intend on leaving. How blessed we are to get to wake up every day and choose what comes next. This is your life. Do what you love and do it often. If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching your TV screens. Start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple and all emotions are beautiful. When you eat, appreciate every last bite. Open your mind, arms, and heart to new things and people. We are all united in our differences. Travel often. Getting lost will help you find yourself. Some opportunities only come once, so seize them. Life is about the people you meet and the things you create with them, so go out and start creating. I pulled some of these lines from one of my favorite authors who clearly has life figured out. You are in control of your life. Your new degree that you possess will carry you in the right direction as you begin this new path. Adulthood is taking accountability. Make this life 100% your responsibility. Don't blame your parents, your bosses, your circumstances, your partner, or anyone else for your misery. You have the power to make the change. I think aging can be a fearful concept. We struggle to hold on to our youth and that we think back to the good times. A conversation with a friend taught me that anytime that I thought about the past, I became depressed, always longing for a feeling I was no longer going to feel again. And anytime that I thought about the future, I was met with anxiety and questioning if I was making the right choices. He reminded me that we are meant to live in the present. We are to wake up every day and realize that today has no mistakes in it yet. Taking a walk in the park, reading a new book, and jumping in a rain puddle will refocus us to enjoy all the little things. Friends, as we step into this new life and we drift in new directions, remember one thing today: never settle. Never sell yourself short. As I look across this amazing group of individuals, I want to remind you that you are powerful, you are educated, and you are capable of achieving all of your wildest dreams. Become the person you dream of being. It's okay to veer off-road and have days filled with mistakes. Just know you'll always find your way back home. Remember to hug your parents, call your siblings, and visit your grandparents. It's their first time living too. Life is a lot more fun when you start living for yourself and taking the beauty of it all. I will leave you with this from Luke. And so I tell you, keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. Class of 2024, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Isabella. We're now privileged to have Regent Jeff Partridge, who will bring you greetings from the South Dakota Board of Regents.
Good morning. I'm delighted to be greeting you on behalf of the South Dakota Board of Regents. We join your family and your friends today in congratulating you, graduates, for what you have done, what you've accomplished. We take part in your excitement and your satisfaction of what this day means. You see, we know that you signed up, you showed up, and today it's time to get up. Get up and get what, though? A piece of paper? Does it matter? Well, I remember asking that question of my mother. My mother had her diploma from college on the wall, framed in, nothing fancy. But I remember being a little kid and asking, what is that? Well, that's a diploma. What's a diploma? It's something that no one can ever take away from you. That was her answer. That's what we're doing today. The board knows you've worked very hard to attain this goal, and for this, you are warmly commended. Please accept our sincere wishes for a wonderful future of personal and professional success. And now, under the laws of the state of South Dakota, as a representative of the South Dakota Board of Regents, I hereby delegate to the President, Steve Elliott, the authority to confer the various degrees at this commencement ceremony.
Graduates, we are at the moment for which you have been preparing for the past several years. A photographer from the grad team will be taking professional photographs which will be available for purchase 1 week following the ceremony. The website address is on the inside cover of your commencement program. Family and friends of the graduates, as a courtesy to the students who are graduating, as well as the people sitting around you, please remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Cynthia Anderson, Dean of the College of Business and Natural Sciences.
Graduates, please stand. President Elliott, I have the honor to present the class of 2024. On behalf of the faculty, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their diplomas.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the South Dakota Board of Regents and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the associate's, bachelor's, and master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Please be seated.
The first group of students who will be asked to come forward are graduating with master's degrees. They will be hooded as a part of today's ceremony. Will the master's degree candidates please rise and come forward?
Cassandra Nicole Ager, Master of Science in Secondary Education. Alessia Loretta Capley, Master of Science in Strategic Leadership. Corbin K. Coyle, Master of Science in Integrative Genomics. Sava Dukish, Master of Business Administration. Kaylee Grace Hoffman, Master of Arts in Teaching in Special Education. Desiree Elaine Canigator, Master of Science in Secondary Education. Madison Victoria Cohen, Master of Science in Secondary Education. Michael A. Kersnack, Master of Business Administration. Troy A. Middlestetter, Master of Business Administration. Ellie Marie Moore, Master of Science in Integrative Genomics. Kaylee Marie Mirror, Master in Education in Reading Education. Emily Elizabeth Nix, Master of Science in Secondary Education. Andrea L. Olson, Master of Education in Reading Education. Hudson Hayden Pierman, Master of Science in Strategic Leadership. Lisa Marie Pearson, Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction. Rachel Leanne Rye, Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction. Michael J. Russell, Master of Science in Strategic Leadership. Andres Elias Segova, Master of Science in Stability, Sustainability. Elise Jean Wheeler, Master of Education in Reading Education.
The next group of students who will be asked to come forward are graduating from the University Honors Program. With a focus on undergraduate research and creative scholarship, they have met the highest standards of achievement, enrichment, and service. Dr. Katrina Jensen will present them with a medallion symbolizing their distinction as research scholars. Will you please rise and come forward?
Elissa Joanne Cummins, cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Knabel, cum laude. Abigail Rose Mayer, summa cum laude.
Will the first row of bachelor degree candidates from the College of Business and Natural Sciences rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
Wesley Michael Dan. Jacob David Alt. Jake LaHood Barneywalt. Jordan Lynn Bass, magna cum laude. Dane Merton Bergduff. Ashley Elizabeth Clapp. Gabriel Michael Clark. Brett Clements, cum laude. Joshua Joseph Copey. Avalon Tress de Beaumont, cum laude. Molly Elizabeth England. Lincoln Anton Fleischman. Rain Irene Flick, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Josephine Garcia. Brady Gillette, magna cum laude. Dana M. Goodrich. Catherine Nicole Haar, cum laude. Morgan Lee Hammerbeck, magna cum laude. Kai Joy Hammond. Kaylin Shea Hunter, magna cum laude. Daniel J. Ray Johnner. Harley Ray Kerr. Lillian Claire Kenton, magna cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Larcher, magna cum laude. Hope C. Marchant. Hunter Jade Martell, summa cum laude. Raina Caitlin Neal, magna cum laude. Gabriel Brunskill Nelson, magna cum laude. Maggie Rose Peterson. Matthew Brandon Ragsdale. Bailey Noel Robbins. Hunter Tyrone Robinson. Amanda Renee Schroeder, magna cum laude. Enrica Schaefer, summa cum laude. Morgan Maylene Stetler. Lauren Michelle Stevenson. Hannah Lee Struble, cum laude. Sadie Mae Tesh. Samantha Joanne Tipman. Victor Vega III. Madison Nicole Wetz, cum laude. Mohammed Iksan Wiehanto. Michaela Ann Woodworth. Kalel David Warshik.
Will the first row of bachelor degree candidates from the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences please rise and come forward to receive your degrees?
Tiara Jane Jewel Axtall. Callista J. Baker. Sloan Delpha Benedict, cum laude. Tiana Irina Bestian, cum laude. Melissa Bonnet. Sydney Ann Bradsky. Jade Marie Bradenbach, magna cum laude. Blaine Robert Brink. Alexis Elizabeth Shervany, cum laude. Lindsay Ray Clark, cum laude. Kendra Danielle Clark. Hannah Louise Coleman Rubio. Raven Elivian Canoyer, cum laude. Alexis Victoria Crow. Brendan A. Danielson. Morgan Tyler Dowen. Haven C. Dietz, cum laude. Paige K. Dio, magna cum laude. Kara Lynn Ewing. Sage Elizabeth Lee Falk, magna cum laude. Sheridan Marie Fenner, summa cum laude. Desiree Dawn Forgy. Andrea Chandani Gulam Kim. Madison Page Gilbert. Abigail Irene Herman. Hannah Beth Hill, summa cum laude. Catriona Lorene Jones. Neil Justin B. Homitelko. Kayla Ann Lee, cum laude. Katrina K. Longbreak. Benjamin Brady Maroof. Tierra Lynn Mauler, cum laude. Jessica E. McCleary. Mitchell Lucas McKibben. Charlize Murdis. Samantha Louise Moen, summa cum laude. Shelby May Nellen. Mary Claire Nichols, cum laude. Megan Lavon Oliver. Sarah Dawn Olson. Trent W. Olson. Darby Ray Paulson. Crystal Dawn Pedersen. Anthony Jarek Perkins. Faye de Los Angeles Ramirez. Kura L. Potter. Alexis Jacqueline Pritt. Jacob A. Punt. Mackenzie Ramola. Cambria Lee Reel. Isabella G. Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Caden Robert Rosso. Isabella Marie Rowe. Thomas Earl Schlater, Jr. Kelsey Grace Selland. Danica Shupik, summa cum laude. Tara Lynn Nicole Sipp. Erica C. Skinner. Berkeley N. Smith. Jennifer A. Steele. Brianne Rio Steichen, cum laude. Shelby Lynn Thurlow, magna cum laude. Michaela Dawn Tracy. Trey Michael Tremblay. Dana Michelle Tribble, cum laude. Emily Faith Wenning, summa cum laude. Morgan Mackenzie Wood, magna cum laude.
Will the first row of bachelor degree candidates from the College of Liberal Arts please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
Joshua Ahanu. Shelby Allen Avila, cum laude. Maya Marie Bork. Timothy Edward Brown, cum laude. Rylan James Bruns, cum laude. Nathaniel Clay, magna cum laude. Olivia M. Comes, magna cum laude. Sophie Grace Curtis, magna cum laude. Clayson Lee Davis, cum laude. Maximilian Drew Donovan. Wyatt Eugene Dooley. Mackenzie Durand. Daniel John Egamo, summa cum laude. Joseph Randolph Faso. Dayton Ashley Frankie. Blake R. Gutierrez. Bradley James Halverson, cum laude. Destiny V. Heiselman, magna cum laude. Kirsten Angelina Johnson, summa cum laude. Emery Joe Laird. Bethany Elise Larson, summa cum laude. Camelin Alice Lloyd. Michael Patrick Scott. Kayla Ray McCloskey. Shane Michael McGraw, magna cum laude. Lilia Claire McKendry. Jade Menzel, magna cum laude. Kendra A. Mitchell, cum laude. Molly Ann Morris. Micah McCall Moser, magna cum laude. Margaret Mary O'Malley. Vincent Peterson, magna cum laude. Seth Parker Phillips. Morgan Ray Plucker. Michaela Grace Pullman, magna cum laude. Sydney Ray Robinson. Bridget Maria Schneller, magna cum laude. Hope Nicole Schumacher, summa cum laude. Jake W. Seward, cum laude. Amanda Marie Sparville. Calvin Ryan Stribling. Sapphire Serenity Tiger. Clinton Benet Sosi. Shayla Marie Tushin. Sarah Valandra Shun. Jason Burl Weller. Sienna Dawn Williams, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates for the associate's degree please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
Christina Ann Davis. Cami Ann Jones. Vivian Lene Marta. Hannah Marie Neuschwander with high honor. Noah Wade Olson with highest honor. Kayla Ann Price. Abigail Elena Mary Reich with highest honor. Jacob Adam Robb. Lucas W. Rogers. Jamia Genevieve Stanton. Lucille J. Silva. Talon Sky Trogstad with highest honor. Hannah Angelina Wilson. Eliana M. Woolman.
Academic traditions, such as the symbolism of the tassel, are steeped in history. Moving the tassel to the left after graduating is a symbolic from moving from college to another stage in your life. Graduates, it is my privilege to ask you to move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. And now here to bring you greetings from the Alumni Association is Mr. Steve Meeker, Vice President for University Advancement.
Come on, you can do better than that. How about an applause? Thank you, President Elliott. As a proud graduate from the class of 1984, and on behalf of our great Alumni Association, I offer my congratulations to the class of 2024. A special congratulations to those that are graduating Summa Cum Laude, Magna Cum Laude, Cum Laude. When I graduated, my diploma said, "Thank God you're out of here." I also want to congratulate Jim Nyman on receiving his honorary doctorate. Jim's one of the smartest business people that I know, and he's very, very generous and very deserving of this honor. So Jim, congratulations again. Class of 1974, 50 years. Can you believe that? We are so glad to have you back. We appreciate you joining us today and helping celebrate this beautiful day that we have. Okay, moms and dads out there, I want you at this time to make some noise for your sons and daughters that are graduating. Let's go, mom and dad. Well, it's quite clear, graduates, that mom and dad are very, very happy and proud of you. Your brothers and sisters, on the other hand, are shocked that you made it. You know, today also not only signifies that you made it through all the classes and tests, but it also means you survived the weird roommate. And I know you all had a weird roommate because everybody has a weird roommate. But I look out in the crowd and I see a couple of you looking at me like, "I didn't have a weird roommate, Steve. I got bad news for you. You're the weird roommate." Okay, now that I have your attention, welcome to the Alumni Association. Class of 24, the Alumni Association would like to challenge you to create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life, because you will become what you believe. Work hard and you'll achieve success with your BHSU degree. We ask that you stay connected with us, be an engaged alum. You'll have opportunities to volunteer, attend networking events, and also see how you can support the university's mission statement. Come back to visit us like you see the class of 74 today, but don't wait 50 years to do it, please. You're about to do great things in your career and your life. If you really want to leg up on the competition, never forget that there's no substitute for hard work. Nothing is beneath you. This has been forgotten in today's world, I'll be honest with you. So put in the time, because I promise you it will pay off. Do your job well, go above and beyond. Remember, Black Hills State University will always go wherever you are. We'll go with you. Please know the alumni community is here for you, and you are not doing this all on your own. So get out there and represent Black Hills State University well. In closing, 2 pieces of advice. Never give up on your dreams. Just go back to sleep. And remember, the best way to not to be stressed at work is don't go to work. I offer you my personal congratulations, my respect, best wishes, and remember, once a jacket, always a jacket. Thank you.
We will conclude today's ceremony with the singing of our alma mater. The recessional will follow immediately after. Please remain in the bleachers until the graduates and faculty have exited. At this time, please stand and join us in the singing of our alma mater, which is printed on the back of your program.
serve with you. Your faith as firm as the pine-clad hills, endured and rises anew. In lasting friendship, reverence fills our hearts with love for you.
Congratulations, graduates. Enjoy the rest of your day. Graduates, faculty, and platform party, we are ready to begin the recessional.